What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Winnipeg Jets, who are once again at the top of the NHL standings. What an incredible year it's been. Obviously starting the year 15-1-0, setting that NHL record, and guys just having incredible career years this year, and years that maybe we didn't expect from some players. It has just been, super fun watching the Jets this year, something I didn't expect. I thought this team was going to be, good, but I didn't think first in the league for this long since pretty much day one of the season. This is pretty incredible stuff here from the Jets. And usually, we see that hot start to the year, especially as of late, the last, 3 or 4 years, and then in January, for whatever reason, it is an absolute mess. But this year, the Jets went 9-3-2 in January, surprising everybody. Everybody was waiting for that fall-off, that New Year's fall-off, for whatever reason. After New Year's Day, the Jets are just not a good team. However, so far anyway, they've made it through January, they've made it through the first month of 2025, still looking like, a pretty damn good team, even with some injuries. Of course, Dylan Samberg going down earlier on in the year. He was out, for quite a while, over a month actually, with that broken foot blocking a shot against the Predators, and that really did hurt the Jets. We had to see even Logan Stanley in the top 4 at times. It was not pretty, but guys stepped up and they played well for the most part. Right now, Adam Lowry out week to week. Big loss. He was just coming on really hot with Nikolai Ehlers there on the same line, but he went down. But guys have been filling in. Vlad Nemestikov stepped up. He's looked really good. Cole Perfetti's been playing some of the better hockey of the season for him. Guys like David Gustafsson, what is going on with that? He went like 18 games without a point, and then he had a 4-game point streak. So guys are stepping up and guys are coming into their own and, proving that they can be useful down the stretch. And I think this is, something that we haven't really seen from the Jets in a little while. Yes, we've seen guys step up and everything, but it really seems like when somebody goes down, it really is the next man up, attitude. There really isn't a lull in their play. They play their game and they've been playing it very well as of late. Let's talk about some of the players that have, definitely stood out this season. First and foremost, the Jets MVP, maybe even the league MVP. This guy will be getting at least some hard votes. Connor Hellebuyck with a 2.00 goals against average. First place in the league. Vezina Trophy winner for sure. I don't know how you can even argue that. This guy is absolutely unhinged. Yeah, let's take a look at the save percentage. Oh yeah, he's tied for first in that too. Let's look at the shutouts. Oh yeah, he leads the league in that too with 6. This is, unbelievable and legendary stuff by Connor Hellebuyck. And this guy is built differently. He's had so many milestones that he's passed this year. Of course, 500 games played, over 300 wins by a goaltender, and then 40 plus shutouts on his career. This guy is crazy. I don't know where the Jets would be without this guy. Now let's go take a look at the league's goal leaders. Coming in at number 2, Mark Scheifele with 31 to this point. What the hell? Like, who would have thought that, right? And then right under him with 30, Kyle Connor. Like, these two are up in the top 3 in NHL goals. Of course, 5 behind Leon Draisaitl, who's having an incredible season. But come on. Mark Scheifele and Kyle Connor are having such a great year playing together, something that, they really haven't had before. They've really been disjointed and, at times, hard to watch on the same line. But this year has been so different. I don't know if it's Gabe Vilardi. I don't know what's different this year. But Mark Scheifele and Kyle Connor have been so engaged. Connor's been a real, actual, 200-foot player, even at times playing on the PK. And, Mark Scheifele, of course, now getting a bit of a PK opportunity as well. It just shows you how far those guys have come because, in past years, even getting them to back check, half-heartedly was hard. Hard to get them to do. But this year, they have really put it all together, and they are having, career years. Hats off to these guys. And of course, the guy leading the back end, Josh Morrissey. Josh Norrisy, as we know him here in Winnipeg, tied for 4th in defenseman scoring with 44 points. He has been absolutely unreal, as usual, this season. Again, don't know where we'd be without a guy like this. But just when you thought that the good news couldn't keep on rolling in, I've got some more great news if you're a Jets fan, because the Jets have roughly $10 million in deadline cap space coming up here. So Kevin Cheveldayoff can add big time if he so chooses to. I expect him to be upgrading this Jets team. He's already, said that they definitely deserve it. I think this is the year to go all in. If that means, picking the cupboards bare, doing whatever you can to bring this team, to where they need to be come playoff time, then so be it. I really do not care really about any of the prospects that they trade. Anybody in the system should not be off limits. First round pick should not be off limits. I don't even think it is. But this is the year to go for it if you're Chevy, because who knows when you're going to have an opportunity like this come around again, especially with this core. Everybody having really great years, so many guys having career years. This is the time to go for it, and he's perfectly set up to do it if he so chooses to. And look, we're only 53 games through Jets hockey this year. There is still some runway to go. The Jets need to win the West. I've made a video about this already this week even. They need to win the Western Conference. They need to win their division. They need to win the Central. I think this is the year where if they do end up winning the Central and they end up playing, a wildcard team in the first round, they're able to get past that, I think they've got a chance. As long as they don't play Colorado, Dallas in the first round, I think they're good. I do think that they could beat Dallas or Colorado. I'm not saying they can't, but in the first round, if the Jets are up against an easier opponent like the Calgary Flames, I really like their chances even more after that series playing a Dallas or a Colorado and moving on to the third round and seeing who they end up running into. But I do think that would be the easiest path. There are a lot of not great teams this year. There really isn't one team that's putting themselves as the favorite, unless you consider them the Winnipeg Jets at this point. This is their year. They can do it if they so choose to, and I believe they can. So that's all I got today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I am pumped up. Jets hockey has been so much fun to watch this year, but I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below, about the season. What's been your favorite part? I want to hear about it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go Jets, go! Bye-bye.